first of all, man, I want to say I always got to give you props because, I was living in Vegas in like 2010, 11, 12 when like the EDM pop started to really happen.
Mm-hmm.
And like during that time is when you would see all of these guys come to town, and they weren't necessarily really DJing a lot of guys. They would have these like pre-planned sets on in Ableton, and they were kind of just like twisting knobs. But you still are like true to the shit. Like you're the only guy I see who's on your level that does the type of shit you do that's still using turntables and Serato.
Which is a nightmare for like my team on big stages and stuff. Like,
yo,
can you imagine that? Like,
because everybody else is on.
Yeah,
CDJs
first of all, but even like the stage is always like moving. We jump around.
Of course,
it's like
Do you use needles still, or do you use the?
Yeah, needles, but like most of the time, just to be safe, like I play
the phase joints, or you do.
No,
CDJs?
I don't use. The internal mode.
Yeah.
On Serato. But
you'll mix in.
I'm just lazy. Everybody thinks that I do that for the culture. Like, I'm just lazy to switch. That's it.
It's funny because I've watched you. I've watched you and how you have your cue point set up.
Yeah,
and like it's brilliant because when you have the internal mode, the way you do it, you have your cue point set up like.
Yeah. That's what I do on the plane.
Yeah.
Every song, I'm like.
No, it's great, man. But for you, man, like I want to go back. I didn't know like you started doing graffiti back in the day.
Yeah, when I was really young.
Like you were like outside, like
12, 13. Yeah.
Were you like getting to the point where you were like kind of known in that community in your hometown?
Yeah, because like I had like some big graffiti artists in my building, like some OGs like in Paris, and he was everywhere. That type of artist that's like, you go to Amsterdam, and at the train station he's having like the biggest like
big
graffiti
murals,
ever, and you're like, damn, that dude's everywhere. Like he was one of the heroes, like from the city, and I wanted to do like him, So I started doing this on the trains everywhere, and I was like, my name was Snake,
Yeah.
because everyone was getting arrested by the police, but I was young and I was like, I was running fast.
You could get away.
Yes, all the time, and until I got caught and I got in trouble, and my mom was like, "Yo, you gotta relax."
What was the sketchiest shit you got into where you had to run from the cops? Or because for people who don't know, like when you are a graffiti artist, it is while you're hitting your pieces, like it's stressful. Like
no, it's super dangerous also because I was doing the train a lot,
which is probably insane.
It's crazy because sometimes you do the train, but there is another train coming in the night and it doesn't stop. So when you're like 12, 13, like it's ridiculous. Like this is a
lot of close calls.
Yeah, like don't do that, kids. Like it's really dangerous. And then I got into music,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's obviously a natural progression because it's one of the elements of hip hop is graffiti,
Yeah, and it's easy, Like I tried to rap, I was bad. I tried to dance, I was bad.
How bad were you at rapping though? And like, how hard did you try? Did you record anything?
No, yeah, I did. Like I'm a homie's place, like he used to rap, but I was so bad.
Did you go by Snake as a rapper too?
No, I had no name yet. I was a kid.
Just fucking off, just writing lyrics like playing around on Pro Tools type shit.
Yeah, rapping on the Shook Ones, and
of course it'd be Shook Ones.
I think that DJ was perfect for me.
Yeah,
I was like shy a little bit, Do
you remember like initially, because when you first, me and you were around the same age, so I'm assuming when you first got into DJing, it was at the beginning of maybe the beginning of the end of vinyl and the beginning of Serato. Is that fair?
No. I was like fully
vinyl.
Vinyl, yeah.
Okay.
Because I was touring with crates.
So the vinyl thing for back then, like it was a lot harder and a lot more expensive for you to like get into this thing because you had to buy doubles. A lot of people would buy doubles of records.
Of course.
Vinyl was not cheap. What was like do you remember like your first like pieces of vinyl that you bought that you were able to kind of like do doubles with, cut back and forth with?
I think that was a Gangster record.
Gangstar?
Yeah, just to get a rap.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Like huge DJ Premier fan.
Of course.
And I had like those records like double doing like big juggling.
Yeah. It's like you got to have both to kind of like practice.
Of course.
Did you, so from that point until what point do you feel comfortable where you have enough crates of records to be able to go do a party?
Like
where
two,
you feel comfortable with
three,
your talent?
Yeah, two. Yeah, too. You need the big records.
Couple years? Was it like a year? Like I would say, how long is that process where you like are comfortable? Like, okay, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, a couple years, 3 years at least.
I want to go do a party now.
You had like you needed all the hits, the classic records.
Yep. You got to be able to put together like a 2-hour set.
Yeah, the song for the girls. You needed like a lot.
But you know what I appreciate about back then was requests weren't as possible. Like just leave me the fuck alone. I brought what I brought.
I don't have it. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't have it. Well, nowadays people be like,
let me airdrop
it. It's on YouTube. I can airdrop you a song.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck out of here.
Nah.
Do you even deal with that to this point? Like, because I'm sure you DJ for like some of the most like elite, richest motherfuckers alive sometimes will be in the crowd or at the clubs with you.
Mm-hmm.
At a certain point, like, do you remember the last time you took a request while DJing?
I think that was like Conor McGregor or some shit, in Vegas. Like he won and he came to celebrate the party with us and he asked me some Biggie. Like he said, yo, play Biggie only. And
that's a great request.
I mean, yeah, I didn't mind and he's a cool guy, like.
And plus he won,
Yeah, there was a celebration.
It's a moment.
And then I'm fine with Biggie. I can play Biggie all night.
That makes sense, man. Talk to me, this new album, Back in Business. Or no, I'm sorry. You have 3 songs on the new Shoreline album.
Yeah.
By the way, the new Shoreline album is like top 10 album of the year for me. I just told OGZ this when I saw him last week.
Sick.
That Shoreline Twins record, I don't know if you did that one, but that song's fucking crazy. But which records did you do on that album?
I forgot which one. Aaron, help me on this one.
I remember all the...
Because we had so many songs together. Like
we have like 10 maybe.
Yeah, like...
Was that initially you connecting with Jeezy, or was it a Phoenix Flexing thing, or like how did you guys...
Jeezy first, but they're both my boys and super humble guys, like they came to Vegas to party with us. We connected,
It's like they're such a LA, like so important to LA culture and like
But I didn't know how big they were, like to be honest with you. But I knew it, but I knew like who they are. But like they are very, very like respected.
No,
like,
they're huge, and they influenced like all this new LA shit that's going on. It's like them and Draco the Ruler kind of like influenced all this shit.
And I love it, And to me, that was fun. That was a good challenge to me to do like to make those like West Coast type beats, because I loved this vibe, and I want to make some more with them.
I feel like BPM wise too, like the West Coast.
That's perfect for me.
Well, it lines up with all your biggest hits.
Yeah.
BPM wise.
100%. Like the 100,
BPM.
98, 95, yeah.
100%, man. All right, so you end up start doing the party shit with your crates, with vinyl. At what point in time was EDM kind of introduced into your repertoire as a DJ? Because obviously it wasn't necessarily the big... I mean, maybe in Europe it was different because I'm speaking from an American perspective, but I'm assuming back then...
No, in Europe it's different, especially Paris.
Right.
Because, we had Daft Punk. Daft Punk is like...
So influential.
Yeah, national heroes, And like Justice, like all this clique, like this team of those guys like were like killing it. David Guetta, Bob Sinclair, Martin Solveig, all those guys. So we grew up with hip hop, because I'm from like Paris, and Paris is like the second market of hip hop in the world. So it's like huge, like the hip hop culture in general.
Oh no, it's massive, yeah.
It's massive. So we grew up like I grew up in the hood, so it's all rap. There was no electronic dance music at all. But like we like around like the 98, like when Daft Punk was like on fire, like all those guys, the French Touch and everything.
Right.
Like that was really interesting to me. Like we used to go out in the club, and certain clubs didn't play hip hop; they were playing like house.
Right.
But it was still a vibe. So I was like, you know what? That's interesting. But I was not ready. It's late when I got tired of playing those same hip hop nights in Paris. I was like, you know what?
I want to switch it up. I've done this.
Yeah, I want to play like at least like 15 minutes house. Like a quick like session in the party, and people were not trying to hear no house music.